Welcome to the Afterspin. Opinions from thought leaders in our state, just available on our website. I want to ask John and Chris, the recently passed state budget is requiring that the Department of Motor Vehicles move out of their headquarters on Bern Avenue in Raleigh by 2020, and that the new headquarters be located outside Raleigh. Now, we understand the two headquarter buildings have asbestos and are in poor repair, but why require DMV to move outside Raleigh? Chris Fitzsimon?
Well, that's a good question. I think there are a couple of reasons. I suppose they're going to argue that it could be cheaper somewhere else, but this is the state capital and the headquarters of you'd think of DMV would be here. The question will be, where will it go? Will it go to Onslow County, where the Senate Majority Leader is? Will it go to Eden, where the Senate President Pro Tem office is? I think it'll be interesting to find out where they're located. This is another example, I think, of the Raleigh's a very democratic city in terms of its local politics. There is no good reason, unless they're going to say they're going to try to save money, but by that criteria, shouldn't we move the entire state government somewhere else?
You're ascribing nefarious thought processes here to this. John, what's your reason for this?
Well, I believe that the buildings were already going to be vacated by the DMV, so this speeds up something that was already planned. Speaking as someone who lives near Raleigh, I'm suddenly very delighted about the idea of moving the entire state government to Eden or Waynesville or somewhere far away from me. So I'm starting to get more excited about this idea now that we're talking about it. I think that it is unlikely that the DMV headquarters will move far away. To move outside of Raleigh might just be to move somewhere else in the local community.
Yeah, here's my question on this. Okay, so DMV has a number of employees who are tenured employees in state government who are working in these headquarter buildings. Now, let's just assume they want to move it to Goldsboro, as an example. What's going to happen with these employees?
Well, good question. I mean, there really is no rhyme or reason to this other than it seems to be some, I do think there's some nefarious political motive there. Otherwise, they should say in Raleigh, if the building is poor, replace the building, repair the building, or do whatever you need to do. I don't really think there is a good answer.
Why not just say, John, we want to do away with these buildings and we're going to leave it to the administration, we're going to leave it to...
Well, we're not going to leave it to the Cooper administration.
Well, okay, even if the legislature, decided themselves that they wanted to.
I don't think they're going to move this across the state. I think this will be primarily a cost-saving measure, and I think it won't turn out to be a big deal. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
and again, I'm hoping
so why word it the way
I'm hoping for color wheel.
Why word it
the way they worded it? That's the question here. Well, thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.